Assalamu alaikum, Iram Saeed here. Today we're going to talk about how to make the good things in your life even better. Before we do that, please let me remind you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and also to subscribe to our email list, which is at iramsaeed.com. Just go ahead and put your name and email address and you will get our free course, but you will also be added to our list. And make sure that if you don't receive an email from me within 10 minutes to go ahead and check your spam folder and whitelist that email. I will be sending some important videos your way that I may not be able to post on these platforms. So having said that, let's talk about how to make good things in your life even better. It might not come as a surprise to you that relationships are actually the multipliers in our life. They not only make good things better, they also make bad things worse. So think about a time in your life when you were going through something good. Something good happened and you were surrounded by people that loved you, that appreciated you, that helped you to bring you up. Wasn't it better? Didn't that experience actually expand or enhance for you because of having good relationships in your life? Similarly, if you look at perhaps a time when you were going through a hard time, did having good people in your life not make that hard time a little bit easier? And if unfortunately while you were going through a hard time you were surrounded by people who were negative Nillies or that did not bring you up, did not help you, that made that experience even worse. So that's why when I say relationships are multipliers in our lives, they multiply whatever experience we are going through. So it's extremely important that we pay attention to who we choose to spend our time with, to who we choose to surround ourselves with. Of course, there are some people that you can't do anything about. You're kind of stuck with them. And I feel that is also a choice in my life over a period of many years by making choices to surround myself with people that actually bring a positive experience or expand my life in some way. I have been able to accomplish that. Of course, that requires sacrifice also. It requires walking away from a lot of things. But for me, it was that important and I have done that. It took me years though. So what should you do? I will challenge you to do a little bit of a homework. First, make a list of people in your life that you feel that when you spend time with them, you feel better, you feel expanded, you feel happier, you feel more confident about yourself. And then make a list of people that drain your energy, that are somehow always criticizing you, bringing you down, or when you spend time with them, you just don't feel good. Maybe they're really into gossip. So whenever you're with them, you also end up doing gossip and then you walk away from that experience feeling very negative and bad. So make those lists and then figure out every week how you can spend more time with the people from this right list, which are the positive people, and then look at the list of the negative people and figure out ways how you can reduce the amount of time that you can spend with them. So that's number one. The second thing I want you to do is from these people on the right, not only try to spend more time with them, but find out ways how you can show your appreciation and gratitude to these people. That, you know, because of them, you have felt so much better in your life. Show your gratitude in some way. It can be some gifts. It can be words of appreciation, however you think they're going to be able to receive that well. It's so important to let people know, people that we love them and that we appreciate them. We take it for granted that they know, but actually it's always wonderful to hear that from someone that you love. Similarly, people from the list on the left, the negative people, figure out not only how you can reduce the amount of interaction you have with them, but also how to change the interaction you have with them. Is there some way that they are crossing your boundaries? And maybe you can communicate with them in a way that they stop crossing your boundaries. Or maybe you can figure out that, okay, you know what, this friend of mine, when she starts gossiping, I always hate that she gossips, but I put up with it. Maybe there's a way that I can communicate with her that I don't want you to gossip. I don't want to participate in talking about other people. Or maybe you can simply, when they start talking, when they start gossiping, you can make an excuse, hang up the phone, make an excuse, walk away. Do something to let them know that this behavior is not going to be tolerated. these are skills that take time. People, how to learn how to, not just create boundaries, how to implement them. These are things that I teach in my courses. This is what we teach in the 30 days course, is how to really improve your relationships, not just with your own self and others, but also with Allah Ta'ala. And if you're interested, when you go to iramsaeed.com, you can sign up for my free course, which will also help you in improving your boundaries. I hope this was helpful.